How to stay calm psychologically. If you're watching this, there's a good chance your mind doesn't feel quiet very often. Maybe you wake up already anxious. Maybe small things spiral into big ones. Maybe you've tried breathing exercises, journaling, cold showers, and nothing really sticks. This video isn't about quick fixes. It's about understanding what's actually happening inside your brain when you feel overwhelmed, and what psychology says genuinely works to change it. Stay with me. This one is worth your full attention. Chapter 1. What anxiety actually is. First, let's get something straight. Anxiety is not a weakness. It is your nervous system doing exactly what it was designed to do. When your brain detects a threat, real or imagined, it activates the amygdala. That's the brain's alarm system. It floods your body with cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart races, your breathing shortens, your muscles tighten. This is the fight or flight response. It kept your ancestors alive. The problem? Your brain cannot tell the difference between a lion chasing you and an email from your boss. So it fires the same alarm, every time, for everything. Understanding this is step 1. You are not broken. Your brain is just misfiring an ancient system in a modern world. Chapter 2. The nervous system, your real control center. Your nervous system has 2 modes, the sympathetic, fight or flight, and the parasympathetic, rest and digest. When you're anxious, you're locked in sympathetic mode. The goal of every calming technique is one thing: shift you into parasympathetic mode. Here's what that means practically. Your body has a built-in brake system. It's called the vagus nerve. It runs from your brain all the way down to your gut, and you can activate it deliberately. How? Through slow, controlled breathing, through cold water on your face, through humming, through eating slowly. These aren't spiritual practices. They are direct inputs to your nervous system. You have more control than you think. You just haven't been taught how to use it. Chapter 3. The psychology of rumination. Now let's talk about something nobody warns you about. The real enemy of calm isn't stress. It's rumination. Rumination is when your mind replays the same thought over and over. The argument you had, the mistake you made, the worst-case scenario you're convinced will happen. Research from Yale psychologist Susan Nolan Hoeksema shows that rumination is one of the strongest predictors of anxiety and depression. It doesn't solve problems, it amplifies them. Here's why it happens. Your brain has a default mode network, a system that activates when you're not focused on a task. Left without direction, it goes to unresolved problems. It thinks it's helping. It's not. The solution isn't to stop thinking, it's to redirect your attention deliberately. Give your brain a job, any job. That's why structured tasks, exercise, and focused conversation all reduce anxiety. They hijack the default mode network. Chapter 4. What actually works. Evidence-based techniques. Let's get into what the research actually supports. Not trends, not wellness influences. Peer-reviewed psychology. Number 1. Cognitive reappraisal. This is the practice of changing how you interpret a situation, not the situation itself. Instead of, "This presentation will go wrong," you shift to, "I'm prepared and discomfort is normal." Stanford research shows this reduces emotional intensity without suppressing feelings. It rewires the story your brain tells. Number 2. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. This technique is used by Navy SEALs in combat. It directly activates the parasympathetic system within 90 seconds. 4 counts in, 4 hold, 4 out. 4 hold, that's it. Number 3, the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method. When anxiety spikes, name 5 things you can see. 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste. This pulls your brain out of the future, where anxiety lives, and into the present moment. It works because sensory attention overrides abstract thought. Number 4. Scheduled worry time. This sounds counterintuitive, but research from Penn State shows that setting aside 20 minutes a day to deliberately worry, writing down your concerns, nothing else, significantly reduces intrusive anxious thoughts throughout the rest of the day. You're not avoiding anxiety, you're containing it. Number 5, physical movement. Not for fitness, for neurochemistry. Exercise releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which repairs stress-damaged neurons. It also regulates cortisol. Even a 20-minute walk has measurable effects on anxiety levels. Movement is not optional for a calm mind. It is biological maintenance. Chapter 5. The role of sleep and the body. You cannot psychologically regulate a physiologically depleted body. This is the part most people skip. Sleep deprivation increases amygdala reactivity by up to 60%. That means your brain's alarm system becomes dramatically more sensitive when you're tired. Things that wouldn't bother you become unbearable. Caffeine after 2 p.m. disrupts deep sleep architecture, even if you fall asleep fine. Alcohol feels calming but suppresses REM sleep, which is when your brain processes emotional memories. You wake up feeling worse. And your gut, often called the second brain, produces 90% of your body's serotonin. What you eat directly affects your emotional baseline. Processed food, blood sugar spikes, and poor hydration all contribute to anxiety. This isn't metaphor, it is biochemistry. Calm is not just a mindset, it's a physical state you have to maintain. Chapter 6. Building long-term psychological calm. Everything we've covered so far helps in the moment, but real, lasting calm comes from something deeper: psychological resilience. Resilience isn't about never feeling anxious, it's about recovering faster, and it's built through 3 things. First, acceptance, not avoidance. Acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, shows that trying to suppress or avoid anxious feelings makes them stronger. When you accept that discomfort is present without fighting it, its power over you decreases. You don't have to like the feeling, you just stop fighting it. Second, identity. How you describe yourself matters. Research shows people who say, "I am an anxious person," experience more anxiety than those who say, "I sometimes feel anxious." One is identity, one is weather. You are not your anxiety. It passes through you. Third, connection. Chronic loneliness activates the same stress pathways as physical pain. Human connection, even brief, genuine interaction, reduces cortisol. You are a social species. Isolation makes calm harder. Community makes it easier. Here's what I want you to take from this. Your brain is not against you. It's running old software in a new world, and software can be updated. Calm isn't something lucky people are born with. It's a skill. It's built through understanding your nervous system, catching your thought patterns, and making small daily choices that signal safety to your brain. You won't feel calm every day, but you can feel calmer than you do right now, and that's worth working toward. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. And if you're struggling more than usual, please talk to someone, a therapist, a doctor, someone you trust. This video is information. Human support is irreplaceable.